Hey y'all, how are ya? It is Thursday. It's another hot day out there. There's doesn't seem to be any breeze blowing, so be sure and stay hydrated if you're out working in it. I want to thank everyone who came and helped last night with the youth. Andrea Frank came and helped with the youth girls, and they did a craft, and she did a lesson, and it was a great lesson, and the girls were very respectful and listened, and they had fun, I believe, and I'm just so thankful that we have that talent in our midst. And she comes in and does artistic things with them, and it's a lot of fun. So, thank you, Andrea Frank, for coming in and doing the girls last night. I taught the littles last night. Travis was gone and taught the littles, and we had a little bit of fun going on a trail walk and then having things come up in our way and how that relates to how life is and how Jesus knows that our discipleship walk is not easy, but he always gives us the tools that we need to make it through everything. And it was a lot of fun. It was fun to see those kids think. I separated, made them do two groups of two, and I made them do somebody that they normally wouldn't sit with. So I made it a little bit more difficult for them, but they had fun, I think, and we enjoyed it. And we started off with an icebreaker of how to get from one side of the circle to the other without running or walking, and they had to come up with another way. And once that way was used, we couldn't use it again. So we had a lot of fun. They enjoyed it, I believe. So they got to eat the fish that they caught last night. Jeff Etheridge and Will and Ricky Dawes and Bob Biswell fried all that fish for us, and it was great, and I'm so appreciative of that. And then Chris and Tammy and Dee and Judy in the kitchen helping with the fish, and Chris made mashed potatoes and gravy, and then we also had chicken nuggets, grilled chicken nuggets, and it was delicious. And then Mark Jackson, Mark Brown, and Laura Morphew on the bands, so appreciated. I can't even thank you guys enough for all of you taking your time out of your day, pouring into these youth, because we need it, and our littles need it, and our bigs need it, and our middles need it. It's just, they're a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work, but they're a lot of fun. So thank you all for coming out last night and helping. Today, I was praying again this morning. Didn't sleep real well last night, but I was praying again this morning, and I was like, Lord, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Do I keep on? What do you want me to say? I want to be obedient to what you have. And he just directed me back to what I shared yesterday about the verse that has meant a lot to me through this time in my life. So, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you the path to take. So I looked up what depend means, because this says do not depend on your own understanding. Depend means to be controlled or determined by or rely on. So what he's saying in these verses is don't rely on your own understanding. Don't rely on what you know. Don't rely or don't be controlled by what you know, but lean into him. Seek him. Seek who he, and when we seek him, we don't seek who he is as a whole, but who he is to us today. Because today he's our counselor, but tomorrow he may be our comforter, or the next day it changes with us, and he changes not, but our need changes sometimes for what we need in our life. So we can't depend on what we know. We can't depend on what we have hidden in our heart. We can't depend on our own understanding. We need to rely on him. We need to seek him. And when we seek something, that means we're searching for it. That means we're looking for it. That means we're getting into his word. That means we're following him and doing as he would have us to do. Some days that's really, really hard. Our lives are so busy, and our lives are going so fast. My daughter posted pictures this morning of my grandson, his first day of football practice, and him walking in to his first day of Summer Pride. How did we get here so fast? How did we get from that little guy, now he's a senior, I don't know how we got here so fast, because time goes so quickly. I'm so thankful that I've been allowed to be a part of his life, but that's when I need to not lean on my understanding, but seek God and how I can continually be a part of his life, continually showing Jesus to him, continually showing love to him the way that Jesus would have me to, because things have changed, and it's hard for all of us. Things change every single day sometimes, and we need to continually seek God in knowing how to serve those that we are in contact with and to love those that we are in contact with. And seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. Sometimes we get ahead of the game. Sometimes we get impatient. Sometimes we let our impatience and our worldly thoughts cloud what he has for us, and we need to take a step back, take a breath, take a pause, and allow him to lead us into what he has for us. Some days it's hard to even see the goodness in the world. It's hard to see good when it's just a constant negative. It's hard to see good, and some days we have to really look for it. But if we will look for it, he will show it to us. Brother Gordon kind of put me in check this morning a little bit, and I'm so thankful for that. I came in, and Brother Gordon was here helping. He was cleaning, and I appreciate that more than he will ever know. But he said, "How are you doing?" I said, "I'm okay." And I just came on into my office and got busy doing things, and he cleaned, and he finished up, and he came in and he said, "You just lied to me." And I said, "I did?" And he goes, "Yeah, you said you're okay, and I know you're not. Don't do that. If something's going on, you can share it." And that really touched me, that he took that time to correct me a little bit and to say, I don't always have to say I'm okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to share with others that struggle. We're to bear one another's burdens. And some days that's hard. But I thank Brother Gordon for coming in and putting and saying, "You lied to me." Because I didn't intentionally lie to him, but we do that every single day. Every single day. Somebody will say, "How you doing?" We just, "Oh, I'm good." When inside we're just falling apart. And we don't, I don't want to be a burden to anybody else. It's so easy for me to serve others, but it's so hard for me to let others serve me. I don't like asking for help. I can say I'm sorry. I can say I'm wrong. But asking for help is the hardest thing for me. I'd rather struggle than ask for help. And that's hard, hard to come to that realization. But I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that Brother Gordon said, "No, you're not. It's going to be okay. I'm praying for you. And you're going to get through this and come out stronger." I appreciated that more than he'll ever know. Because I was trusting and leaning on my own understanding. That I was going to handle this. That I was going to make it through this. That I made it about me. I became selfish, and that's something I'm not most of the time. So it was a good reminder that I don't have to do this alone. And I'm not alone. I'm never alone. The Lord is always with me. But I do have people around me that care about me, that love me, and that will listen to me and encourage me and give me all that I have need of. So today, don't lean on your own understanding. Don't depend on your own understanding. Allow somebody else to speak life into you. And some days we need that because we can't speak it into ourselves. And the Lord gives us those people if we will rely on them and grow in them and be the people that God has called us to be. And that's seeking his will in all that we do. Some days that's hard because some days we just want to go out, tell the devil to kick rocks, and we're going to do it this way. When the Lord is saying, tell the devil to kick rocks, that's good, but that's not the way I want you to do it. I want you to do it this way. I want you to be more loving, more kind, more understanding. Don't go in there half-cocked just because you're mad, because somebody said something. Don't do that. Mercy and grace are new every morning, and I'm so thankful for that. I had somebody else text me and say, "How's today?" And I said, "It's a new day full of grace, and I'm hanging on to the hem of his garment as tightly as I can." And that's my day. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm so thankful that I can hang on to the hem of his garment. I'm so thankful that that's all I have to do is just reach out with that mustard seed of faith and know that he hears me. And he is there with me, and he's walking with me, and I can feel his presence with me. And I'm so thankful for that. So today, if you're struggling, grab that hem, hold on tightly, and he will flood your soul with peace, and he will give you all that you have need of. Some days that's hard to see when things go wrong, when a loved one is sick, when your child is sick, when an accident happens, when whatever happens. It's hard to see his goodness, but it's there if we'll just look for it. In the midst of the chaos, we can see him if we focus on him and we seek him. So today I hope that you will do that. I hope that you will stay in and stay cool. If you have to be outside, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And if you know of somebody that needs a fan or something like that, let us know, and we will try and provide what we can for them. That's what we're here for. If you know of anybody that needs food, we also have a food pantry, and we can help them in any way possible. So if that is a need, just call the phone. Call the church phone, 918-399-5956. Text the church phone and say, I have this need. And I know it's hard to ask for help. I just said, that's the hardest thing for me to do. I know it's hard to ask for help, but sometimes we have to. We have to ask for that help. We have to ask for that hand. So don't be afraid to do that. Service is at 9 and 11 on Sunday. Brother Hunter Irwin will be here with us. He will be doing some music, but our praise team will also be sharing music. And then we're going to do a concert with Hunter Irwin on Sunday night at 6 o'clock. So ladies, we will not have a Sunday meeting. I told Mike he's really jacking with my women's meetings, and he's going to have to figure out a different way to do this. And I'm just kidding. We enjoy being able to do this. So we're going to have hamburgers and hot dogs afterwards. So if you could bring a side, a dessert, or just yourself, that's all that we need. Just come and enjoy food, fun, fellowship, and enjoy Hunter Irwin in concert. That will start at 6 o'clock on Sunday. So I hope to see you guys there. I hope everybody has a great day. We're just one more day, and we're to the weekend. Although sometimes for some of us that doesn't mean anything because we just keep on working through that. But we're still, take the time to rest today. Take the time to put your feet up. Take the time to hear from Jesus. And he'll make the rest of your day better. So have a great day. Hope to see you tomorrow.